So yesterday, when I got off work, I went over to my friend's house and picked up the 2 geese and the 3 ducks. Well, the 2 geese have come out of the building, but the 3 ducks haven't yet. They haven't quite adventured. These guys are over here and it's Sam is the gander. He's the gray one, and Charlie is the American buff. Now mine are also American buff. And Sam is American buff and gray Chinese Toulouse. So he's got a little bit, I'll get a little closer. He's got a little bit of a nobbin on his head because he is half. It's okay, Sam. It's okay, Sam. They're still not used to us, so it's going to take a little bit for them to get used to us. But you can see Charlie's trying to get in. And our geese have been talking to him, and I didn't want to put them all in together right away because I don't want them to fight, and they will fight, especially the ganders will fight. So I just wanted them to be out here, away from them, because ours are jerks. As you can tell, they bully each other. And so I wanted these guys to get acquainted and talk to them. And so they're talking a little bit. They've been honking a little bit at each other. I gave them a swimming pool so that they'd have, a swimming pool so they can keep cool. Now, Sam has some problems with his eyes. It's probably a birth defect. We're all born with different defects. I don't think he likes a lot of sun because he keeps one of his eyes closed sometimes. So it might be just because of the sun, or it could be something else, and he just might like closing his eyes. There's nothing wrong with him. He's perfect. He's beautiful. I think she's beautiful. And I wish that the 2 ducks would come out, or the 3 ducks would come out. But they're not quite as adventurous as these guys. Even though they've all been raised together, they're very friendly. When I was taking them out of the crate in the back of the car, one of the black ducks came and ran right up to me so I can take him out, because we were taking them out one at a time. And so he was the last one, and so he ran to me because he wanted to be with his friends. So I'll show you the geese, or the ducks, I mean. Now they're in this pen here, which I need to get cleaned out again. But here's the ducks. Now the colorful one back there, his name is Indigo. Now I'm not sure what the female duck is, and she's the brown one. And then this other one is, he looks like he's, might be part Swedish blue and part Rowan. I'm not sure what he is. And I'm not sure what the other one is. But there's a possibility. You can hear the racket going on. They're coming over there, and they're... But this is good, because this way they're more safe this way, between the fence. They can't get hurt in fights. And they will fight. Once they do get acquainted and everything, they will still fight. It's just a pecking order, just like chickens have pecking orders. So geese have the same thing. And, the one goose, the one gander that we have, he's got 3 girls. And Sam's only got 1 girl. And so, yeah, see, now you can see that they're facing off a little bit. But this needs to go on, and I'll be putting them back in here this evening. And I'll be letting them out like this for a couple of days until everybody gets to know everybody, and they won't have all this chaos and stuff. And so they will be going in that pen with them. I do plan on building a larger pen. I've talked about it before. It's going to be over by the chicken pen. It's going to be much, much bigger. It's like huge. and it'll be able to bear, I can still turn them loose if they want to run the whole yard, because I'm going to be doing a lot more fencing and cross fencing. So I can take these geese and ducks from one area to another area for grazing. So I let them graze a certain amount of the grass down, and then I'll change them over to to another area to where they graze. Geese love to eat grass. That's pretty much their main diet is grass. So they do eat the grain and everything, and they do flourish off of it, but they do like the grass a lot better. You can still hear them talking to each other. And the ducks are talking. They're still, checking things out. They probably won't wander too far away from these other geese and stuff. And the ducks, I don't know why they aren't wanting to come out, but they will eventually come out. The geese are more adventurous than the ducks are. You can hear the owl. Now the ducks aren't too much interested in the geese, but the geese are interested in the geese. But when these ducks come out, the ducks will be interested in the ducks. It's just funny how that goes. So I'm glad to see that they're not really storming the fence or anything, that the other geese aren't really storming the fence or anything, because that way I know they're not going to be too aggressive. But this way they still can see each other, and this is the safest way I can do it without them getting hurt or fighting with each other and hurting each other or hurting somebody else. Like I said, though, they probably still will, do their pecking order, but it won't be as severe as would be if I threw them in there right now. Because if I put them in there right now, it would be a lot worse. Now, I noticed that the American buff goose, she is acting like she's more interested in what's going on over in there than she is with the gander that she's been raised with. So she did run from the fence with him. But see, that way she didn't get hurt, and it was more safe. And they do like that pool. They've been in that pool a couple of times, so that's good. I like that. And I left this door open because they know this is where they are at. This is where their friends are at, their duck friends. So they will come in. I gotta give them some clean water. And they will, like I said, those geese will be in and out of here for the next week until I know that they have become quite friends, or somewhat friends. They really won't be friends until once they really get to know each other. The fight, the pecking order, and so on. And then once that's over and done with, it'll be a short span. It won't be a long one. It won't be a harsh one, because it'd be more like they already known each other. She acts like she really wants to go in there, but I don't want her in there. I want her to stay out here with him, you know. Sam and Charlie. She named them that because she didn't know when they were babies, if they were boys, which one was a boy and which one was a girl. So Sam and Charlie works perfect for names for a male and female. A lot of people call their kids Sam, a lot of their boys Sam, their girls Sam for Samantha, you know, and Charlie is abbreviation, you know, so Charlie's a good name for a female. Well, I think it's cool. I thought it was pretty cool. They're very friendly. Of course, they don't know me yet. You know, they're just learning me, so it's going to be a little bit before they'll really start coming on to me. But the more they see me every day, if I come out here every day and talk to them inside the building and everything, they'll get more used to me and start to know who I am. And that way they'll start calming down and, you know, and all. So anyway, the lady that had these is a friend of my friend, and I've met her once, and she's a very nice lady. And she's moving away, and so she didn't want to take them with her. It's pretty hard when you move from one state to, you know, across 2 or 3 other states. It's pretty hard to take animals with you. It's hard on the animals, it's hard on you. So it's always better. But my thought was, if she would like, anytime she decides that she might want these guys back, all she has to do is just say, hey, I would really love to have my ducks and geese back. I'm more than happy to give them back to her. And if she decides she doesn't want them back and she just wants some eggs from them, I am more than happy to send her some eggs as well. So whatever her decision would be, it would be all right with me. I hope she's happy where she's her new home. I hear it's Wyoming, and from what I understand, Wyoming's pretty windy, but it's a good state to go to. I think Yellowstone's there, and there's a lot of controversy on Yellowstone. But anyway, please subscribe. Please push the notification bell. Please make a comment. Push the like button or the not like button, and we'll catch you on the flip side.